All right. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through today. I appreciate it. Wednesday afternoon. Guys, you're sitting at DuePoint. We're a division of a fully licensed and listed life insurance company called Constantia Insurance Company. You can go find us on the internet, find us on the JSC under Conduit Capital. We've been around since about 1952, so we're nearly 70 years old. So I'm just trying to leave any thoughts you might have about this being something new. It's not new. Constantia's been around for a very, very long time. We are, of course, a licensed life and short-term insurance company and an authorized financial services provider. There's our FSP number. Have a look at all of our certificates on the wall on the way out today. Know who you're dealing with here today. I also want you to be comfortable with the team that you're dealing with here today. The most important part of our team is that we're all here in South Africa, right here in Joburg. If ever you need us anytime, we're right here. You can find us. We're not overseas or somewhere online hidden away. We're right here. That's me over there, Brendan Benfield. I'm the senior executive here at DuePoint and the founder of the division. I'm a chartered accountant, spent the last 20 years in the financial services space. This is Tim. Tim's our banking expert, spent 15 years in the banking space, working for the First Rand Group, that's RMB, FNB. We've got Stacey over here, she's our auditor, was at Deloitte previously, both locally and internationally, brings a lot of technical skills to the team. Then we've got Jane. Jane is our resident expert, direct seller. She's been in the direct selling space for at least the last 15 or 16 years, both in the UK and here in South Africa. So wonderful to have some international experience in the team. And then we've got Rob. Rob's our design guy. Everything you see, feel, and touch was designed by him. He's run his own digital design firm before and has spent many decades in the financial services space. But, you know, as I said, despite our sort of credits and accreditations, the most important part is that we're actually right here for you. Folks, what is it that we do at DuePoint? Well, there's two things that we do. The most important one, our primary objective, is that we are putting recurring, reliable income in the hands of South Africans again. It's a big statement, but right now in South Africa, given the turmoil of our economy and politics, it is probably the most important thing we can be doing is starting to try and secure income in the hands of individuals in South Africa. All of you know, without a doubt, that you have no certainty anymore, no confidence anymore in your ability to generate recurring income. Some of you might have jobs, maybe all of you have got jobs, but you know that tomorrow that job could be gone. You also know that you're not in control of your income at that job. You don't sit in the remuneration committees. You don't decide how much you're going to earn, when you're going to earn it. You don't decide what your increase is going to be or what bonus you're going to get. You are not in control of your earnings at all. Well, here at DuePoint, our hope is that we can put you right in control of your earnings and create an earning that is there when you're sick and when you're healthy, when you're young, when you're old, if you're employed and if you're not employed. We want that income to be there. Leon, you're live streaming me while I'm live. All right, folks, we hope that if we can create that income in your hands, that you will be able to start fixing some of the systematic and symptomatic problems of our economy now. One of which is the fact that we're all completely over-indebted. We're plugged into a system here where because we earn too little to cover inflation and our expenditure, we leverage what little we earn for a larger amount through the debt system in South Africa. I read yesterday that the average person in South Africa has 279,000 rands worth of debt. 279,000 when the average person only earns about 3,500 to 4,000 rand a month. That is absolutely crazy as a ratio, but it is a symptom of our economy where we have no control and we cannot increase our earnings reliably. This is just a symptom and we're hoping to solve it. We also want to solve the future in a sense for you as well. If we can create an income that is there every single month, even when you're retired, we can possibly and hopefully start to change the debt cycle in South Africa. Not the debt, the poverty cycle in South Africa. You know already that we go from generation to generation relying on our children to look after us in our retirement. This is something we want to change in South Africa because we can't keep being that anchor on our children. We want to set ourselves free. We want income to be in your pocket every month, even when you're retired. This is what we're hoping for. We want to change that. That's our primary objective at DuePoint. Our secondary objective at DuePoint, of course, is we're bringing ourselves into the 21st century. We as consumers have changed. We've changed the way we want to buy. We've changed how we want to interact with our suppliers. We want to have direct control and direct connection. And we have created that in our DuePoint system. So those two objectives together create what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system is very simple. What it does is it allows you as an individual to contract with us as what we call a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, you have one task to perform, one task. That task is to connect us to everybody that you know. As you connect people to us over time, you create for us platforms of distribution, penetration into the South African market that we can then come along and facilitate the purchase of our products into. When we do that, we create revenue. And when we create revenue, we create for you an extra income. Like I said, it is built on a recurring basis. Our products are financial services products and lifestyle products, not cleaning agents or energy drinks or pills or anything. Debit order based monthly products that you have your whole life, which means that every month that debit order goes off, every month your income recurs and recurs, whether you're in hospital at the time or working, whether you're here or overseas, that income recurs as our debit orders run. This is incredibly important, and it's the fundamental cornerstone of the DuePoint system. The second most important part of the system is our ability to leverage others. We know we only have 8 hours in the day, most of which is spent at work. We only have a little bit of free time to be able to do things like this. And as a result, we need to be able to leverage the little bits of times of others, the thoughts, the energy, the abilities of others. And where we can leverage others, we're able to compound those little bits of time that we have into a large amount of time, all focused on building our channels of income for us. The power of duplication and leverage is critical in the success of building channels with DuePoint, and it's in our system. Now, folks, it's completely flexi time. You're not employees of ours. You are not. And please don't ever put on Facebook that we're hiring. We're not hiring, okay? We've got all the staff we need. You are simply wealth engineers with us with a single task, and you choose when you're going to perform that task, how much, how often. But this is an input-output tool. You're in control now. You're in control. And the more you put in, the more it puts out. You do it when you want. It leaves you completely independent of us. You are still yourself as a wealth engineer. You are not attached to DuePoint. Folks, there's no risk in becoming a wealth engineer at DuePoint. None at all. All of us know that there are so many schemes and fringe companies out there, and the first thing they want from you is money. Put X amount of money in and you can get started. Well, the wonderful thing about DuePoint is that there's no startup cost. There's no monthly business fee or marketing fee or admin fee. There's no cost for application forms or starter guides or any of that. There is absolutely no fee to be a wealth engineer. By being a Constantia product owner as part of the package, you get to be a wealth engineer. No additional fee whatsoever. So today, folks, if you decide to become a wealth engineer and change your minds tomorrow morning, you will have lost nothing. There's no money that will have parted from your hands today. You also do not require any qualification or experience. You are not representatives of ours. You are not financial advisors or brokers or agents of ours. You form no part of the sales transaction at DuePoint. None at all. You are not involved in selling at all at DuePoint. Your task is simply to connect people to DuePoint. You are, however, building an asset. Because you create something that has recurring income in it, you're able to price it. And if you can price it, you can sell it, you can transfer it, and it will outlive you. When you pass away, your channel and the income generated from that channel will be handed over to your children. And they will continue to earn the income you built in your lifetime. Way better than the debts we're handing over to our children right now when we pass away. Now we pass a channel of income to them, which they can choose to grow if they wish to as well, or just to enjoy the fruits of. That's what happens with us. And folks, as I said, absolutely no selling. In fact, we contract you out of selling. You are not allowed to talk about our products or to sell our products. So again, the moment you jump on Facebook after this, no discussion around our products. That's our task. Your task is simple. Simply bring people to DuePoint. No selling. You are not peddling goods anymore. At DuePoint, you are free of that task. You don't need to pick up any stock. There is no stock. You don't need any form of distribution, like a bucky or a refrigerator or something like that. You don't need any of that stuff. This is a system of complete convenience. Everything is online at your fingertips with DuePoint. So, how do you create channels of distribution for us? Well, as I said, you go out and you tell everybody about the DuePoint opportunity. I often get asked, but Brendan, if I can't talk about your products, then what do I tell people? Here is what you tell people. Remember this is the only 30 seconds you have to listen to in the entire presentation. Okay, you can ignore the rest. Okay, switch off. But you've got to remember this line now. What do you tell people about DuePoint? You tell people about the opportunity to create and earn lifetime recurring income. Did you notice there were no products in that discussion? Okay, that is what you do. That is what your task is as a DuePoint wealth engineer. How do you bring them to DuePoint? Well, there's 4 ways to bring people to DuePoint, because that's all you're going to do. We do all the work. We do all the presentations for you. You never have to learn how to become a presenter at DuePoint. We do the work for you. 4 ways to bring people. 1, get one of our USB sticks. Buy them at reception. They come with our presentations on. So wherever you are, you can plug it into a computer or a TV and show them our presentation. 2, you can go to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel's got hundreds of our presentations on, and you can play back on YouTube to your heart's content. 3, you can bring and put people in our presentation room right here. We present Monday to Saturday every single week. We're available evenings, lunchtimes, mornings. We're here doing presentations. And of course, 4, we live stream our presentations. So you can watch from anywhere around the country at any time. Our live presentations in your living room. So you got these 4 opportunities. As you're out there telling people about the opportunity of DuePoint, some of them are going to catch the vision and are going to become wealth engineers. You will add them to DuePoint as wealth engineers. When you do that, we allocate them to you and your channel is born. These folk, having been through a presentation just like this, go out and do exactly the same thing. They present to people the opportunity of DuePoint and add wealth engineers to your channel. Soon you have people across the country of South Africa talking about DuePoint and adding wealth engineers to your channel. This is happening already. I'm not making this stuff up already. It's already happening. And what you have done is you have created a channel of distribution for us. And we come along and we facilitate the purchase of our products into this channel that you've now created for us, and your income is born. Now, what's very important to note is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not. Because it's genuine, because it's real, because it is built on the back of something that's been around for as long as we have, with the capital and skills that we have, it is like anything of genuine value. It's like building a career. It's like starting your own business. It doesn't just flip overnight to you being a millionaire. You have to commit to it, time and energy and thought and determination and persistence. And where you do that, you can change your life with the DuePoint system. There's 2 ways that you earn with the DuePoint system. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 every time somebody in your channel makes a product payment, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment was made. So for instance, you go out and you introduce a few people to DuePoint and the opportunity, and they make their product payments. They're on your first point, you personally introduced them. You will receive every month that they make a product payment, R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. Not 1 Rand, not 5 Rand, not 12 Rand, 55 Rand. Because it is material, it is significant, and it works in the 21st century, where we know nothing costs less than 50 Rand. Okay? I said last night, have you guys been watching how car prices have been increasing? Hey, absolutely out of control. Do you remember the days we could buy a brand new car for 30,000 Rand? Now you have to pay that just to get into the dealership. You know, just to get in the door, you've got to pay 30 grand these days. I mean, it's crazy. We need material and significant returns, and that's what we have at DuePoint. 55 Rand per product per month. Now, these few folk, they go out and they talk to a few people, they introduce a few people. Again, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. This is a handful of dots on that screen. It's nearly 1,000 Rand a month that you're now earning. You've only just got started. So like I said, it's relatively easy to earn at DuePoint, but it is difficult and will take time to change your life with the DuePoint system. As you build from this platform outwards, you start to earn a diminishing rate on your R27.50. But there's no limit to how much you can earn with the returns program. From the 8th point on, you don't stop earning. All that happens is that 4% stops diminishing. You can grow a channel to any size, and as long as you qualify to earn, you will always receive 4% of 27 Rand 50 for every payment that is made throughout your channel. This is how you create legacy. This is how you'll be able to pass something on to your children that they too will be able to grow. Now, of course, this doesn't really talk to you practically about how much you can earn. So we asked that question. It takes a bit of maths to work it out because I need to know how much you're going to grow by. So we did a lot of maths, and we took 2 decades of information that we had, and we calculated what we think is a reasonable and conservative growth rate. We call it the 3+2 growth rate. You can grow at any rate you like, but just for our maths, we used a 3+2 growth rate. And we said if you could put 3 people on your first point in your first month, that's not a big ask, 3 people in an entire month, and then put 2 people on your first point every month thereafter, 1 every 2 weeks. Okay, not a big ask, 1 every 2 weeks. But you do this persistently over time, which means you don't take Christmas off, you don't take Easter off, you don't take the winter off. You do every month 2 people on your first point, and you work with your guys to do the same thing, and we apply our maths of taking away cancellations and lapses and people not doing 3+2. We think if you do that for 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be earning around 2,500 Rand a month. It's not 100,000 Rand a month like they promise you on Facebook and the internet. It's 2,500 Rand a month. But that's 30,000 Rand a year you've increased your household earnings by within 6 months of working persistently with DuePoint. If you can push through to a year with us, we reckon you can reasonably expect to be earning about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month, 120,000 Rand a year. Doesn't matter how much you're earning, 10,000 Rand a month, you're feeling it. Think about that list of problems you've got. How many can you cross off for an extra 10 grand a month? Remember, you've still got your jobs. This is additional bridging income that we hope to create for you. Now, if you can push through to 2 years of 3+2+2+2, working with your teams to do the same, persistent in your approach, we reckon you could be earning about 30,000 Rand a month. That's 360,000 Rand a year. Doesn't matter who you are, everything's changed. It's been 2 years to get there. You've had to work it and commit time to it, but you have now changed everything about your future. Everything with us. 3 years, we reckon you're in about 45,000 to 50,000 Rand a month. That's 600,000 Rand a year. 4 years, about 60,000 to 65,000 Rand a month. That's 720,000 Rand a year in 4 years. And in 5 years, we reckon you could be earning about 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's R1 million a year, and you're now in the top 0.5% in the country of earners. Now, there's different sorts of responses that we get to this. The first is that it takes too long to get there. The Facebookers, they go, no ways. They said 3 months on Facebook, there's no ways I'm waiting 5 years. Well, I'm sorry. In order for us to create something that's genuine, real, and sustainable over your whole life, you're going to have to work for it. Like you've worked for your career, how many years have you put into your careers? How many years? Have you got to 100,000 Rand a month yet? In all the years? Is there any hope of you getting to 100,000 Rand in all the years to come? No. We know this. Only 0.5% of employees ever break through. The other 99.5 get on that treadmill to nowhere and stay there their whole lives. This is the tool that gets you off and gets you going. Now, 5 years, of course, is not really a long time. 5 years is a blink in the eye. But what we love about this is that 90 days in, usually, the 90-day rule, I get people coming to me saying, Brendan, your business doesn't work. I have spoken to everybody that all said no. Now, that is astounds. There's 51 million people in South Africa, and you've spoken to all of them in 90 days? You clearly have not slept in 3 months. Okay? And even then, I don't know how you did it. No, folks, this is a 5-year journey. I will assure you right now, you will not be earning 100,000 Rand in 90 days. How much should you be earning in 90 days according to this? Well, probably about 500 Rand a month. So if you're on 500 Rand a month after 90 days, guess what? My business is working. It's always your business that's broken. My business is working. Okay? You need to remember that. Put it into perspective. This is a 5-year journey. Now, the other response I get is this is just flagrant marketing. Yeah, these numbers are massive. You'll never make it. Da, 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 da. Okay, fine. Fair enough. It is mathematics. We did apply ourselves to it. But let's look at what's happening in the real world. We've got hundreds and hundreds of people earning at DuePoint at the moment. And I've picked just a handful for you to take a look at right now, but I encourage you, go to our YouTube channel, DuePoint channel, search it on YouTube. Look at the testimonies of people. We've got hundreds of testimonies there now of people earning. Go and make your own mind up on how people are using the returns program. Here's Sean Mateto. He's in the audience with us today. Okay. Joined us about 5.5 months ago. All right. In his first 3 months, he got to 2,500 Rand a month. Remember I said 6 months to 2,500 Rand? 3 months to 2,500 Rand. 4 months to 4,500. His channel is now worth around 150,000 Rand a year. 150,000 Rand. Now, I said it would take a year to get to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand. Sean has got there in 5.5 months. But now, forget about this number. Maybe you're not capable of getting to this number. Maybe. Maybe you're not. Maybe you don't have the skills. Sean could be this incredible personality, psychologically analyzing everyone, and he's just a miracle maker. What would 4,500 Rand a month do for you right now? Hey, forget about the 13. What is 4,500 doing for you now? How does that change things in your life? Well, you can have that. You can have that with time and determination with us. Here's Regina Drado. She works down in Durban, does not have the luxury of the head office. She uses all of our online streaming and online tools to build her channel. And in the same period of time, 5.5 months, she's gone to a channel that's worth nearly 200,000 Rand a year. 200,000 Rand a year. How does 7,000 Rand a month change your current circumstances? I mean, forget about this. How does that change your circumstances? Eh? No, well, that's a different discussion. We'll have it afterwards. It depends on how you decide to build your channel. But what I'm saying is the reality is people are using our returns program and are making money. They're making money. Now, here's another chap, Roelof. Roelof is from here, Joburg. He joined us a year ago. And over the course of a year, he's slowly built up his earnings to 250,000 Rand a year. 240,000 Rand a year that he's now created for himself. He tells me he's been going slowly. But I said it would take a year to get to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand in my maths. So it appears that my maths is broken the wrong way. People moan that it's too big. I actually think it's too small. We think it's very reasonable for the average person to put an average amount of time in, but persistently can start changing their lives with it. Go and take a look at our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel's got loads, as I said, of testimonies of people earning a little bit, people earning a medium amount, and people earning a lot. All of them have built their channels differently and in different ways. All of them are changing their lives with the DuePoint system. Take some time, go and work it out. Go and make sure you're comfortable. That's the first way you earn with the DuePoint system. The second way you earn with the DuePoint system is through our XP Rewards program. Our XP Rewards program is our training program. It actually teaches you from beginner to expert how to become a wealth engineer at DuePoint. It takes your hand through a step-by-step process, and as you complete the training steps, we give you XP points. The XP points, folks, are a measure of your experience. They are not worth any rands and cents. Again, this morning, I saw a Facebooker writing, no, you get 25 Rand every time you log in. You get 250 Rand every time you attend a presentation. That's 8,000 Rand a week. It's 49,000 Rand a month. No. The XP rewards, the XP points are worthless. They are a measure of your experience. However, as you become more experienced by accumulating XP points in our training program, and your channel grows, and you meet both criteria, we do start to reward you. We reward you in the beginning with a little bit of cash in addition to the returns we were just talking about. And as you get a little bit more mature and your channel gets a little bit bigger, well, so does the cash that we reward you with. Then we start to supply you with tools. Tools that we know will accelerate the growth of your channel. Rank 5 in our training program, we give you an imported Lightning USB stick from the United States of America. It comes jam-packed with all of our presentations, downloads, testimonies, tools. And it plugs into every single electronic device in South Africa. So no matter where you are or when you are, you can plug in this dongle and be talking to people about DuePoint, and so your channel will grow. At rank 7, we give you one of the most powerful tools in building channels for DuePoint, the business card. Now, it seems a bit lame. This particular business card is imported. It's gold gilded, gold leafed, and custom made for you, and it is worth 12,500 Rand. You get 800 of them. When you put that card in someone's hand, they're going to say, who's DuePoint and what do you do for them? And your channel will grow with what we do. At rank 9, not rank 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7, or 8, at rank 9, a long journey down the way, as long as you maintain your channel size every year, for the rest of your life, we take you, your wife, and 2 children away on a 1-week holiday, 5-star business class, all expenses paid. Every single year for the rest of your life, as long as you maintain your channel size. Rank 9. Everyone can achieve it. Everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be with us this year, this is where we're going in December this year with all of our rank 9 guys.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
All right, so you can see it's relatively decent where we're going. That's the actual footage of the place that we're going to. The wonderful thing about this, afterwards, questions afterwards, after questions, questions afterwards, folks. Guys, the wonderful thing about the DuePoint system is that nothing is won. There's no prizes. There's no prizes. Everything is earned, which means that you are in the controlling seat again. This is what I said from the beginning. You have no control over your income currently. You have no control over it. But with the DuePoint system, any one of you can get to rank 9. Any one of you watching us live can get to rank 9. We're going in December. You've still got 7 or 8 months to do this in. You can do this. If you put your head down and your shoulder to the wheel, you can be joining us. It is every single rank 9 that comes away with us, as it is every single rank 7 that gets the business cards, and so on and so on. You're in the controlling seat with the DuePoint system. At rank 11, we give you another very useful tool, your own car. It's not rented to you. It's not given to you for a month. I actually heard there last night somebody say to me, "No, I got a BMW at XYZ." And I said, "Really? They gave it to you?" She said, "No, I had to pay for it." Well, I can also give you a BMW and make you pay for it. Yeah, it's yours. It's yours. And it's not branded because it's yours. Folks, you will use it to build your freedom with us. as part of our training program, every single month, we run what's called a wealth quest. It runs from the first day to the last day of the month. It's designed to equip you with the tools that we know will accelerate the growth of your channels. Okay? This month, it's called the Triple Lightning Qualifier. Next month, it'll be something completely different. And the qualifying criteria will be different. But for everybody who achieves the qualifying criteria, they will receive the reward, the tool that will equip them. This month, it's an iPad. Triple Lightning Qualifier, what do you got to do? Find 3 people, put them on your first point, and get them to find 3 people each. And if they've all paid by the end of April, you get your own iPad. In other months, it will be an iPhone, smart TV, cash, data, Wi-Fi routers, everything you need to build this business, you can get through our monthly wealth quests. So people often ask me the question, well, Brenda, how are you affording this? Where does all the money come from? Well, it's pretty simple. In the traditional space, which is where I cut my teeth, nearly 20 years there, what do? We spend hundreds of millions advertising to you through SABC, DSTV, radio stations, SMS campaigns, bathroom campaigns, you name it, we're advertising to you every hundreds of millions. We take the cost of that, we reverse engineer it into your monthly pricing, your product payment, your funeral cover, your car cover, your banking fees, all include next month's marketing fee. And it could be as much as 50% of what you're paying that's going towards next month's marketing costs. Now, you'll see at DuePoint, we never ever advertise. You are never going to see a TV advert, a billboard advert, a radio advert of ours. Not ever. All that money that would have gone to SABC, DSTV, etc., is now available to you and your channel. That's basically how it works. That's the maths that we do. It's actually called fractal mathematics. You can come and chat to me afterwards if you want to know. There are 3 products that we as DuePoint facilitate the purchase of in your channels. You share no part in this process, okay? Remember that, because you're going to be tempted to ask me afterwards, Brendan, when I'm selling your Access Wealth Plan, no, you are not selling my Access Wealth Plan. Not in any way, shape, or form. You are talking about the opportunity to earn lifetime recurring income. Folks, our first product is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 299 Rand a month, and for that, we open a tax-free investment account for you. We take 100 Rand of that 299 Rand and we put it in the investment account for you each month. And it is a no notice, no restriction period investment account, which means that the moment the money goes in, it's available to you. This is not an endowment policy. It's not 5 years until you can get your money. It is immediately available to you, which means the actual cost of this product is actually only 199 Rand a month. And for that, you get 110,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. And as part of the package, you get to be a wealth engineer here at DuePoint. The second product we have is called our Wealth Guard product. Our Wealth Guard product is 274 Rand a month. And for the 274 Rand, you get 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. There is no waiting period on this product, which means that the first payment you make, you're under cover for 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. There's no maximum age limit. There's no medical declaration or examination that needs to happen with this product. Your diabetic 97-year-old grandmother can take this product and have it to her last breath. We can do this because we're the insurance company. You're not dealing with the middleman. There's no middleman. You're dealing with the source when you deal with DuePoint. And our last product, my favorite one, it's our non-financial product, our non-insurance product. It's called our Wealth Points Buyers Club. For 274 Rand a month, you get to be part of our Buyers Club, and it gives you access to all of the discounts, prices, packages, account managers that we have negotiated as a 70-year-old insurance company in the market. We go to all the people you're already spending money on, Checkers, Hirsch's, Take-A-Lot, Yuppie Chef, Eagle Ford, you name it. We've been to all of them, and we've negotiated corporate rates, discounts, account managers. And as a member of our Wealth Points Buyers Club, you get to enjoy those discounts and those account managers, etc. It is a wonderful product. I love it. I think it's a very exciting product that we have. Folks, as a wealth engineer, you get the support of the executive and management team. Anytime during the day, business hours, you can book us at no cost. We'll sit with you, train you, motivate, goal set, work with your teams. We do all of this as part of your package of being a wealth engineer. You get all of our facilities, folks, our presentation rooms, boardrooms, breakaway rooms, Wi-Fi, coffee, everything that you need for building your channels, you get here at DuePoint. You get all of our state-of-the-art technology at no extra cost. You get it. And you get our live streaming across the nation every day, which means you can build your channel anywhere in South Africa. We're in the living rooms of every single South African by them simply tuning in to our live streams. And so, folks, that is DuePoint from top to bottom. It's decision time. It really isn't a decision about whether it's DuePoint or not. That's just really not up for discussion. What's up for discussion is in our current economic state, political state in South Africa, where we have lost control as the people on the ground. Today is a day that you can make a decision to take back control. Take it back. This tool will cost you nothing today, but it could potentially change everything for you in the future. If you do choose to become a wealth engineer today, folks, it'll take you 5 minutes. Fill out our application form. You can do it online on your smartphone or tablet. You can sit here, hook up to our Wi-Fi and do it, or you can go and use our iPads outside. Once you complete it, you'll receive a W number. That W number is the birth of your channel. And it can be worthless or it can be magnificent. You will decide what it will be. You will decide what it will be. Once you've done that, I want you to sit with your lead wealth engineer, the person who invited you here today. I want you to tell them what your goal is. Don't talk 100,000 Rand a month. That's for the future. Right now, tell them what the goal is that allows you to breathe again. Is it 5 grand a month? Is it 3 grand? Is it 10 grand a month? That's the goal. And then work out a plan with the DuePoint system to get there. That's what you need to do. Because if you don't have a plan and you don't have a goal, promise you, 5 years from now, maybe even 90 days from now, you'll be earning nothing. You need those things. Let's get you earning. Let's get you growing. We have a couple of tools. We don't make any real money out of this stuff, but these tools we know accelerate the growth of your channel and really set you on the right path. The two most important ones are these two. Our USB stick, as I said to you, it's one of the ways you can introduce people to DuePoint. It comes with presentations on it. Make sure you've got it. Business cards. Get a set of business cards. They're incredibly powerful. They're arguably the most powerful tool in the building of channels, and that's why we give you a 12,500 Rand set at rank 7. Get your own custom-made ones here from us. Get a power block. My goodness, how many times we have wealth engineers coming in here crying for a power cable or a power block or to charge because they can't fill somebody's application form out on their phones. Come on. Get a power block. They're fantastic, and you've got another conversation piece. People see that on your phone charging up, they're going to ask you, who's DuePoint? What's it? And you've got a conversation going with them. We've got iPad and tablet covers, and we've got notebooks as well. All sorts of tools you can use to build your channels. Make sure you get the tools before you leave the door today. If you become a wealth engineer, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. DuePoint channel is what you search for, and you subscribe. If you subscribe, guys, you will know the moment we go live every day, and you'll know the moment we upload new videos to our channel, and we're doing that all the time. Critical tool in your channel development. Also, please download our free app. You can use our Wi-Fi. Get it on your phone or tablet today. It plugs you straight into your channel in real time, 24/7, anywhere in the world. You know what's going on in your channel, training, personal documentation, details, all in on that app. You want it before you go today. Guys, we're very serious about what we're doing here at DuePoint. This is not a here today, gone tomorrow exercise. This is a very, very serious exercise we're doing here. We are determined to impact on the economy in South Africa. We are determined to change lives here. You will get to know that as you get to know us. This is not marketing. I don't do marketing. I only talk fact. And the fact is we're going to change South Africa through what we're doing here, and we want you involved. So please, before you go, if you have any questions, come and ask me. Come and ask me. Ask your lead wealth engineer. Do not leave here today without this tool in your hands. Let's start changing some lives. Guys, thank you very much for listening to me. I'll see you all outside. Thanks for watching us live, guys.